Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. My name is Sagar and in this video we'll see how we can consume AOT queries. So in our last video we have created this simple AOT query, but now we'll consume this query using our code. For that what I will do, I will create a runnable class. I can say here consume something like consume AOT query. I will say add. So this will add a runnable class for me. Alright, I can remove this. Okay, so let me do control Z here. Now to use our query, what I will do is I want to use my AOT query, so I can say query, I will create an object. I can say here equals to new query, and then inside my query, my Visual Studio is freezed. Okay, now it's working. Yeah. So I will say new query, and here I will give a query. So I can use my this query str function, and I can say here consume AOT query. So what I will do, I will copy this because I haven't yet I will say AOT query, or let me simply right click here, rename, and copy this name. So I'll paste it here. Okay, so now I have created I've simply used my query here. Then what I can do inside my query run equals to, I can say, oh, actually I don't need my query here. So here what I can do, I can specify my query here, or I can directly specify. Yeah, so here I will specify my query. Okay, then I can consume this query. So how? In this way, I can say while my query run dot next, and I will say this. I'll open my braces here. Okay, as I know the data source of my this query is purge table. For that I will define my purge table here. I can say purge table, and here inside my purge table I can define my purge table. Okay, here let me correct this. It will be a new query run. Let me save it. Alright, so this are purge table, and what I can do from my query run, I can use this dot get function, and here I need to specify table ID. So I will say my purge table. Now I buffer of my purge table, so I can use my info statement. You can say info strfmt. So I will simply display my purge ID. So I can say purge table dot purge ID, and I will close this. Yeah, so the code is completed. Now I will do a build. Alright, so my runnable class is completed, and you can see I'm getting this 16 purchase order. And now if I will go to my main purchase order form, and let me change the status to invoiced. So I will say apply. So here if you see 369 12, 15, 16. So we are exactly getting 16 output here as well. So this 32, 33, 100. So 32, 33, 100. They're not in sequence because we haven't used order by or something like that in our query. Yeah. So let me explain you one more time what we did. In our last video, we created a query named as this AOT Query PO invoiced. Here we have simply added all the fields and we applied the range in our purchase status field. And then in this video we consumed that AOT query. For that we simply defined our query. Here we put our query into this particular variable. Then we pass this variable inside our query run. Then we use this next function QueryRun.next. And then here using this QueryRun.get function we need to pass a table. And here we'll get the current buffer of our purchase table. We define our purchase table here. Then we simply displayed our purchase order here. This is how we can consume our AOT queries. And in our next video, we'll see how we can create the same AOT query using our query framework. Yeah, so thanks for watching this video.